Well, we're back here again, and guess what? If I move my elbow, my junk is gonna be out. Hello, everyone. George's Chins back to you live with doing nothing. We're not even live. This is literally recording. But anyways, real shit. Doc time. So glasses off as usual. Same old shit. Nothing's changed. So I just motivated the fuck out of myself by watching my own goddamn video, and I don't even trust my own motivation. It's like motivation's temporary. Same as dick size, but it's just as temporary. Being committed is different too. Training is different from working out. How you know this? You're going to work out to be like, oh, just have some fun with it, work your blood up. But training meaning you have to do it. I'm starting to realize like training means you have to fucking do it. There's no if ands or buts. Well, if ands buts being if I get this training, what's when I get it? Why am I doing this training? You would like to know why. These are questions I ask myself, not because I'm being like a prude, like, well, why am I gonna do this? It's so stupid. Because it has its reasons. Look, you're not gonna go and fucking go do a job you don't know the first day because it's like, hey, you're gonna do this. And even if you do, you're gonna go out and try and learn it. You're gonna go train for it. Yeah, training, and like I said, training, working it out, or going through the motions is different because you're just doing it and just coasting. Training means like, hey, you're pushing and adjusting your body through constant reiterations of a certain exercise, uh, like like training regime, freaking same class course or practice course, same test. Taking a practice tests even help you as well. And what I'm getting at is this: constant reiteration makes perfect perfection. How you practice is just as important. So unless you tell me, well, I worked at this one workout and it didn't work for me. Did you try? Did you look up the fit aspect? Frequency, intensity, time. How frequent are you doing it? How much intensity are you putting into the workout? How much time have you been training? These are all important things. Like you can put the fit aspect not only in physical like exercise, but you can put it in everyday life. How frequent are you doing this? How much freaking how intense are you into it? How intense? What is your desire? How much passion do you have into it? How the T time. Legit time. No one's a fucking god overnight. Like God. More like no one's like no one's freaking like magic. No one knows fucking magic by the end of the night. Magicians and illusionists, practicing over and over. And how you practice is just as important. As in, like, for example, I can make a shitty drawing. I can learn how to draw, but it's going to be a shitty drawing. What I'm getting from that is it's how you draw. How you draw. Your line can be different from the guy that makes the next line. Like, for example, why do you think there's different colored fine point pens? Like, that line's going to be different from that line. Because this line is going to be thinner. This line's going to be thicker. Maybe like 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, like 0.5 or something like that. And how you paint on a brush, for example, is another good one too. Like what kind of strokes? How do you make a tree? Yes, Bob Ross, happy little trees, happy little trees. That means you're prodding the brush gently, like not even hard, not smashing it and stabbing your shit into it. That's not you're not smashing into it. You're making a happy little tree because when you paint trees, you think I'm gonna paint me a fucking tree. Like no, you're not violently making a tree. You're making a happy tree. You know what a sad tree looks like? Yeah, the one that's dying and not having enough photo fucking synthesis. That's an unhappy fucking sad tree. But a happy tree is one that's growing. It's happy. It's growing. And you start growing attached to that tree in that painting. And guess what? Now that you think of happy little trees, you made a practically great like painting with a happy tree. Now can you make a happy background? Can you make a happy freaking mountain? Happy little mountains, happy little trees. I remember this one girl. She had a She had a bonsai tree. I don't know where she got the bonsai tree. I just know she picked up a bonsai tree, okay? And the best part about the tree was the sense of humor in its name. Bon Ross. And I'm like, it's so fucking cheesy. Like, it's so dumb, but it's kind of cute at the same time. Like, Bon Ross, first of all, fuck you. Two, you're probably the coolest fucking bonsai tree in the goddamn fucking base. It's a great tree. It's a great motivating tool. And, but that's where I get, yeah, like, but you made a great photo. You made something great out of it. You made perfection. Not on some other people's eyes. Perfection is another perspective as well. How do you want to finish? How do you want to finish strong? How do you want to see yourself by the end? By the end, is the end product good? Do you see yourself making yourself good? And if you had to talk to yourself back then when you were a kid, would you be proud of your future self by now if you met each other as an adult to a child? Your role model was you. How do you think you'd feel? Would you be proud of yourself in the future? These are decisions that you have to consider yourself every day. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I'm not pushing myself enough sometimes. But making this video and motivating myself, I guess I'm trying to say making this video might motivate me a lot more than everyone else. And if anyone else doesn't like the video, well, fuck y'all. Kidding, kidding. Fuck y'all that don't like the shit and think it's gay. And I fuck with y'all that actually watch it and then still say it's gay, but still get the message. Like, and maybe it's about time I start taking myself a little bit more seriously. I am taking myself seriously. Just I need to take account for myself, take account of everything inside me, who I am, what makes me me. Because by the end of the day, I'm still going to be me. It's just how am I going to apply myself to be another good me or a different me. No one can go through me but me. No one can get at be George other than George. No one can be good at Bob than being fucking Bob. No one can be Steve without being fucking Steve. No one can be fucking oh god, I just mention someone's personal name. No one's gonna be freaking no one's gonna be Betty other than fucking Betty. Like no one's gonna be you, but it's up to you to make those changes. And I'm not a fit creature. I'm not fit in a sense. Like, I have no shoulder strength. I can't even do like 120 ammo crunches. If you know what that means, it's pretty much 35 to 40 pounds in your hand in a little magazine, not magazine, like a little ammo drum where you put bullets in or rounds. Rounds be sick, but yeah, rounds in the box. And what you do is you fill it up to the brim with sand, rocks, and you make sure it's around that 30 to 45-pound mark. Well, I say 45 because that's what I'm working with. Because the heavier something is, and you try to go to a lighter weight, it's going to be a lot easier for you in the future. So, and you have to crunch these things like crazy, like lock out your arms over your head, and freaking, you just have to go ham. And I'm like, my shoulders are giving out. It's a lot of cardio. 120 of those in 2 minutes, you better be hauling ass. Like, my body can't even keep that up. Like, dude. And I'm scared of pushing my boundaries because I'm old, dog. I got a fucked up knee. I got a bad back now. Like, I'm going deaf in one ear. Like, my sight, like, I could get glaucoma for all I care. I'm going bald. And these are realities of things I have to accept because everything is temporary. And making sure that that the temporary doesn't seem that big of a deal anymore. But are you willing to accept the fact what you've done throughout life when you get old and you're like sitting in a chair with your honey or man bun thing, if you're man on man or vag on vag, it's all on you. But will you say that you've actually lived your full life? That's the real question. So, it really is, and it's hard to work on yourself every day. It really is. Like, some days it's just like, kill me! And some days I'm like, yeah! Fuck yeah! Like, yeah, and you're just like, just there. And you're going to have your ups and downs. But if you don't have many downs to learn from them, how are you going to know what the up is? Because if you live up here all the time, you're never going to know what bad is. But if you embrace that, like, hey, things are going to suck and you're down here, embrace being down there. Embrace the shitty things that happen to you because they make you stronger. And I'm like, I met people that are not even military that are strong fucking kids that grown up in fucking rough neighborhoods, sitting on the fucking street, having alcohol pass on a fucking cardboard box at the age of fucking 2. What kind of shit is that? I'm not trying to complain, but that's some real ass shit. Like, no one goes through that. No everyday person goes like that. People that own fucking cars, goddamn mansions, and they fucking pat you on the back, thinking like everything's okay. Like, no, nothing's okay. What I mean by that is not like I'm a pessimistic asshole, but like side conversation aside, what I'm saying is that they're not real with you. They let material items talk for them. They don't want to fuck with you. They just want to say everything's okay and live in their own happy little world. Guess what? The world has its pains. Reality has pains. And if you don't embrace those pains, how can you come back stronger? And this kid's fucking strong. His dad's strong. Family's strong. They've been through a lot of shit. And I'm not going to sit there and say, well, you've never struggled through your life. Well, I hang around people that have the struggle, tell me what it's like, so that way they can feed it in my fucking head and let me know, like, hey, my shit is not that bad, and I can fucking push myself the next day. So anyone that says that, fuck y'all. Like, you don't need to be telling anyone else how to live your life. Learn to live your own life. Or find the people that make you think better and help live your life better. Not because, hey, you got to direct their fucking lives, every fucking micromanaging, and all that good shit too. They have to learn to find the self-drive themselves. And it's not easy finding self-drive. Drive is like trying to go on fumes some days. Like, I will do my 3 mile. It's okay. I am dying after the halfway mark. I'm dying after the first mile. And I'm like, kill me. Like, I really had a couple of beers before the run too. But actually, I got a good time. Oh, God. But brag rights aside, always push. Push, push, push. Don't be afraid if it's uncomfortable. If your heart feels like it's sinking or like there's like a piece of fire in your heart, that's don't get me wrong. That could be anxiety. But let that fire in your chest, that little bit of rush, embrace the rush. Embrace it. Love it. Hone it. Take it and make yourself so fucking extreme. Like fucking like hard. Like madman. Like fucking you to the 10th power. And you'll be able to fucking you will do great fucking things. You will be able to fucking mollywop through fucking walls and eat them or like fucking rip railroad ties off the fucking like ground or some shit like that. And I want to be able to say that to anyone and be able to move forward. And it's hard moving forward some days, but you gotta keep moving. And I say that enough as it is. You gotta move forward. Sure, if you don't have any legs, you gotta crawl your way to fucking victory. But like, you always gotta move forward. No matter how much pain, suffering. Remember, embrace suffering that has happened to you before, so that we not dwell on it, but like know where you came from, know it where it began, and look at now. Once you focus on the now, you can really make something out of yourself.